Hey guys, Kevin Smith here from Body Be Fit, and I'm here to give you your workout number one, Kitimat or Bust workout. Now, you already received your warm-up, and hopefully that's done to minimize injury. Now we're going to focus on just a lower body. So workout one is going to focus on lower body and core. Workout number two is upper body and core. And workout number three is going to be a full body workout. So we're going to start off with the big muscle groups first because we're legs, and we're going to go into squats. Now, if you have dumbbells, if you have weights, that's great. Even TheraBands, that's great too for added resistance. But if not, this can be done in the park, and you can have it just a body weight workout, and that's what we're going to focus on today. As the workouts progress, we're going to add a little bit more tools and implements to that to make it a little bit harder. So workout number one, what we want to do is 3 sets of 15. We're not going to do the whole workout, but we're just going to get it ready for you, okay? So we're going to work out, your warm-up is done, and we're going to go into squats. Now you're just going to go into squats, and you're going to do 15 reps. Keeping the core tight, belly button in, and having a nice tempo. We want to get the heart rate up just a little bit. From there, we're going to go into a walking lunge. For the walking lunge, we're going to do a walkthrough. I'm going to show you two modifications of the lunge. One's a walkthrough and one's called the wedding march. So the wedding march first is down, drop the back leg, press up, stop in the middle. Walk through, stop in the middle. Now what you want to do is you want to watch where you're going, not where you're at. Keeping the core nice and tight. Now we're going to do a walkthrough. No stopping. And just walk through. Now you want to do about 15 lunges for this. Now once you're done there, because we're just doing lower body, we're going to activate our calves as well. You can do it on the ground, you can do it off a sidewalk, but you're going straight up. Activate those calves. All you're doing is a calf raise. Bring it right down to the ground. Activate and hold. 15. From there, what you're going to do is you're going to go right back in to the squat. If you want to change it up a little bit, we'll go into a sumo squat. Toes out just a little bit, chest up, drop it down, nice big stretch. Tighten your glutes as you come up, little pelvic tilt forward. Again, going for 15. Back into that walking lunge, we're gonna do a walkthrough. If you wanna add a little core to it, a little core component, just give yourself a twist. In mid-lunge. Right on. So you finish that one, you do another 15 reps. I don't have anything here, maybe I can do it without it. You can make it a little bit more difficult by doing a single leg. Usually you have to hold on to something, and which I'm going to do. So normally if you had something like a tree, like we have here, you can do a single leg or go right back into doubles. So you can do that 3 times. Do it in quick succession so you don't have much rest time between. So if you have a mat out in the park or go on the grass, we're going to break into our core component now. So what we're going to do is, if you have a watch, that's great, you can time it. So I'd like you to hold your planks anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. Depending on your fitness levels, it's all going to change be different for everybody. So into your core, tuck your toes under, hands apart, up and hold. Draw that belly button into the spine and hold. If you need to modify, bring it down to your knees and hold. Really activate the belly button and core. Drawing it in. When you're done that, switching over to your back. knees bent, and all you're going to do is go into a very simple crunch. For those of you who have back issues, this might be very easy for you to do. Other people might not be able to do it. Make sure before you start any fitness program that you consult your physician if there's any worries. So you're going to come in, hands on the temples, not on the back of the head, because you don't want to create stress. And you're going to lift up, draw the belly button into the spine, lift up, breathe out, little hold, and down. And down. Now for the ab work, we're just going to go into the most basic. They'll progress and get harder as we go. If you start to strain on your neck, which some people do, take your tongue, it's a little helpful tip, take your tongue and put it at the roof of your mouth while you're doing the exercise. It alleviates a little bit of the pressure here. So you want to do about 20 crunches, and if you want to add a little bit more to it, raise your feet up to 90. Do the same thing. From there, we're going to do one more. Hands under the small of the back. We'll do what's called a modified leg lift. Extend your legs out, cross one foot over the other, slight bend in the knee, and bring it up. Down slow. So you're going to do about 15 per side. Once you hit 15, switch. And go. Once you do that 15, you can grab that circuit 3 times, grab a little break. From there, we're going to switch it up. If you're in a park and you see a park bench as we have over here, which I know there's a lot in Vancouver, they're not as nice as Calgary benches, but that's okay. So a really great workout to build and develop the quads is a single leg step up. Plant your foot completely on the bench, knees somewhat over the toe, and up. You'll come down slow, stick your bottom out just a little bit, come down super slow. Toes raised up in the air, woo! Come up, and then down. So you want to do that about 7 times per side. 15 altogether, give or take. Now the great thing is, that's great for core development, quad development, and for your core as well, because you're actually using body weight and you have to use your core for balance as well. Okay? So from there, because we're only doing 7, we're going to increase your heart rate just a little bit. Staying in touch with that bench, we're going to come up and do step-ups. Alternating step-ups. And you want to go for about 30 to a minute. 30 reps or a minute altogether, depending if you have a watch or not. From there, we're going to work the adductors and abductors. I have to thank my lovely videographer, Megan, for helping out today. So what you want to do is we're working your adductors and abductors, and you're going to come around, bring the leg around. Think of your feet as a clock. Now your foot is at 12 o'clock. Your right foot is going to swing around to about 7. You're going to drop down and come up, keeping the core nice and tight. For those of you who've been working out for quite a while, you can actually use dumbbells as well to add a little bit more resistance. Now ideally, you should feel it right up here. Right there. That's the money maker right there. Then you'll switch over, you'll do 15, and then switch over as well. And do another 15. So what you want to do is you want to go from the single leg press up, alternating step up, to 15 of those. 3 times, very quickly. And then back into your core component. So back into core and abs, what we're going to do is go into a side plank. We're going into a side plank, and I'll show you full and modified. Side plank from the forearm, because a lot of people have wrist issues, so I'll go with the easiest one first. Shoulder, elbow should be in direct alignment, arms straight out. The full is where you stack your feet on top of one another. And you're up, hand up. Head in neutral position. Keep yourself up. You can also bring your feet over in front of each other, one in front of the other, or modify it with knees bent. Ideally, you want to hold each one for about 30 seconds. You'll do both sides. We're going to go into abdominals, and we're going to go with an old school oblique crunch. Cross your leg over, hand up on your temple, and up. Breathing out just like we did with the other crunches, and come up. You'll do 15 to 20 and hit the other side. Staying with your obliques, you're going to turn back onto your side. Bring your legs a little out front, hand on your temple. You're then going to raise your feet up and bring it in. And this is a great one for the obliques. Each time you bring the knees into the chest, you breathe out. And again, you're going to do about 15 to 20 reps. That, you do each of those sets 3 times, that should give you a good 30-minute workout, and you'll be set for the day. So you can do it over your lunch hour, you can do it when, gosh, you can even do it in your office if you need be. But it's a quick, simple workout, get the heart rate going, get you out into the sunshine if you're out in the park, and it's a fantastic one. Stay tuned for workout number 2.